The world is filled with makers and takers.
I present to you the Cybertruck.
Makers create cool products like Teslas. Some makers get rich.
Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world.
The takers are often politicians.
We must substantially increase this tax.
Politicians take other people's money and spend it the way they want.
That's a lot of money. And I want to make sure it's there to hit on the climate crisis.
Elizabeth Warren and Elon Musk may be the best examples of maker and taker.
It is time for a wealth tax.
She's one of the big takers.
We're going to hold the big guys accountable.
The person whose wealth she most wants to take is Elon Musk.
How much did Elon Musk pay that year? We actually saw his taxes that year. And the answer is he paid zero.
Zero was true one year because Musk didn't realize income that year. But at the time Warren said that, Musk had to pay the government $12 billion, more tax than anyone's paid in history.
Elon Musk is set to pay the single largest tax bill ever.
Warren wanted Musk to give the government more than $12 billion?
3, 2, 1.
Musk does things that government's unable to do. He invented the world's best rockets. NASA's given up building spaceships itself. Even the bureaucrats understand. Government workers can't do it.
NASA turns to the private sector.
America has launched.
Musk sent astronauts into orbit, something NASA hasn't done for 9 years.
The new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream.
Musk lowered the cost of nearly every component of spaceflight. Door latches NASA uses cost $1,500. Musk's team modified a latch from bathroom stalls and built that part for $30. Most significantly, Musk was
the first to develop reusable rockets, slashing costs.
Government never even tried that.
Reuse the rocket, say 1,000 times, then that would make the capital cost of the rocket per launch only about $50,000.
Why didn't NASA do that? Because in government, people do what they've always done. And lowering costs isn't a priority because they're spending other people's money.
NASA says it's going to spend $840,000 a year on upkeep on a test stand that won't be used.
Starlink deploy confirmed.
Musk also created Starlink, satellites that provide low-cost internet service. He launched so many that after just 4 years,
Starlink satellites account for the majority of all the world's active satellites.
Musk's satellites give more poor people access to the internet than any government ever has. Musk made the money that allows him to do that, mostly creating cars that people love.
First, it was America's best-selling electric car, and then it became the best-selling luxury car.
So Musk creates cool new things and more than 100,000 jobs. But the attention-seeking politician demands government investigate him for wrongdoing.
Senator Elizabeth Warren sending a letter to the SEC to investigate Tesla.
Investigate Tesla for not properly representing shareholders. Seems ridiculous given that
Tesla became the most valuable auto company in the world.
Warren also complained that Musk is now the CEO of another company.
The richest man in the world has taken control of Twitter.
Musk bought Twitter after Twitter censored political views.
Spend $44 billion on Twitter.
Man, that was expensive.
So far, Musk is losing money on Twitter.
What do you think it was actually worth?
Everything.
Because he's protecting open debate.
I think you did humanity an immense service.
I agree. Once Musk fired Twitter's censors, there are more ideas expressed on Twitter now. Also,
imagine the joy of connecting with your loved ones.
Musk, with his own money, is trying to help paralyzed people do things like use phones.
Using only your thoughts. This is made possible by placing a small, cosmetically invisible implant in a part of your brain that plans movements.
What Musk has created is amazing.
If you're against Musk, you're essentially the villain.
Senator Warren is that villain.
Greedy corporate landlords. Corporate greed is on a joyride.
Warren attacks people who create wealth.
Greedy corporations.
Of course corporations are greedy. Greed works. Greed motivates some people to try harder. But under free markets, the greedy can only satisfy that greed pleasing customers. They can't force anyone to pay, unlike politicians.
More taxation of the billionaires.
In addition, Warren demands government regulate this and regulate that, regulate this and that.
The ship catapults off the ground into the air.
It's good the Wright brothers designed airplanes before Warren was around.
For the first flight on record.
Our world needs fewer Elizabeth Warrens.
I am angry!
And more Elon Musks.
You see them both light up? What? Look at that. That's unreal.
I hope you're a maker and not a taker. We make a new video every week. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you get the next one.